Okay, I want to talk about some terms you might see on the dulcimer board. One is Galax. Galax is a place in Virginia. Got a Virginia map here. It's in southwestern Virginia, and if you get on the map and you go to southwestern Virginia and look a little north of the North Carolina border, and you'll find Galax. So it's a place. Galax is a place. Next term I want to cover is Galax dulcimer. A Galax dulcimer is a dulcimer with specific characteristics. It has a shape like this, and it's named for a region in Virginia, and there's a group on Friends of the Mountain Dulcimer called Galax Lovers or something like that, so you can get on that group and check that out. So a Galax dulcimer is a dulcimer of specific shape and has particular characteristics. Galax style of play. Galax style of play is typically played with a quill. I have a quill. Here, you start with a big one. I didn't start with quite that big a one, but you start with a big one and trim down the feathers. I leave some of the fuzzy stuff on, but trim down the feathers. And for Galax style of play, a whisking sort of motion is used. There are people who play in this style very well, and I encourage you to check that out too. The heart of what I want to talk about is the terms Galax tuning and bagpipe tuning. I have a box dulcimer here, but it is in Galax tuning. And I'm going to strum, and you can hear these strings are all tuned to the same note in the same pitch. Galax tuning. Bagpipe tuning. In this tuning, the string closest to me, the melody string and the middle string, are the same. Same note and pitch as I have in Galax tuning, yet in bagpipe tuning you have a bass string tuned an octave lower. The same note as that, but an octave lower. Bagpipe tuning. Galax tuning. Out of both of these tunings, you can play in two different keys without retuning. I'll play a tiny snippet of a tune, and you can see what I'm talking about. Watch where I begin the tune this time. I'm going to play that snippet, but watch, I'm going to begin it at a different place. I'm going to play it. I'm going to start here on the 3rd fret. So it's a really versatile tuning to use. I could do the same thing on this instrument because the setup is the same with the strings. I want to introduce something that I won't go into depth, but often you will hear someone use the term, I know I use it, false nut is the term I use, but you also see it referred to as reverse capo. And out of this tuning, I like to use a false nut or reverse capo and retune. And this is nothing fancy. I ate at a Chinese restaurant and cut off a small piece of chopstick and flattened a little bit with a pocket knife. And I put it under 2 strings, the 2 strings that are not the melody string, and then I'll play a little bit. I'll play a little bit of something here. I was thinking earlier, I thought, well, maybe I'll play a little bit of like the Ballad of Oh Me Wise, because I really like that tune, but it's a sung ballad, but I'll do an instrumental here. So that's just a little demonstration of how I might use, one of the ways I might use a false nut or reverse capo. Slip it under the strings at the 1st fret and play some of those kind of haunting sort of songs. Maybe that's for another video. Maybe I ought to cover the idea of a false nut or reverse capo. So anyway, I hope this clears up a little bit of terminology that you might see used on the dulcimer board. So, hey, thank you.